Good evening everyone and welcome to the stream. For some people already the second time today. So welcome. I hope everyone is doing fine. It's Thursday, September 1 today. So good news for the kids, or bad news for the kids that can go back to school, and also the end of the summer vacation. And I see that we have already some people in here. Ricardo Volpe, hello, welcome again. I saw you in the stream this morning when I was at Brussels airport, so welcome again. I hope you are doing okay. Also Eddie is here. Hello, welcome to the stream and to the chat as well. So yes, the second time today. This morning we were at Brussels airport on live, the real planes, and tonight we are flying the virtual planes, and I do that by myself. Then today it were the professional pilots this morning. So Ricardo, yes, I'm joining. Well, yes, it was a hot day. If I put on the camera you will see that it was a hot day. I got hit by the sun, I think, because I'm just awake and I was not feeling so great after I came home. So yep. And I also noticed that I forgot to turn off my camera, or my camera was not turned off when I was putting him away. So yeah, you could see that I put it in the bag. Was not aware that it was still on. So, and here is me with a red tomato face. So hello. I forgot to prepare some things, so you will see I will start look at tool, and it will appear on the screen here in 1 second or two. And there we go. So there's a look at tool. We will use that today, and also Navigraph. I just need to set my location, and that's all right. And also for a Volanta, so you can also follow me there. So that is set as well. So we are ready. The first things first, I will show you the route for today. So we go to Navigraph, and yeah, it's a 2-hour plus flight. I don't know just how long, just over 2 hours, I believe, 2 hours and 7 minutes. When I was planning it, actually I thought it was shorter, but it seems that Navigraph give me some extra nautical miles to do. So we will do that. If it takes too long, we can always take a shortcut. Alba Pino 65 Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar from France, cheese and wine like usual, or as usual, with peanuts. Thank you very much, mate. I hope you are doing fine. Starting my sim, friend. Alright, so Alba Pino will take the CRG again. We will see. Okay, no problem, mate. I didn't prepare anything yet, so we will prepare softly and start softly and things like that. So Alba Pino is flying with us, and Ricardo Volpe is starting the Xbox. So we have the Xbox and 2 PCs. So, and Ricardo Volpe will take the 747. So we have 3 different airplanes. The British Aerospace 146-300, that's the one that I fly, and then Ricardo will join with the 747, and then also Alba Pino will join with the CRG. Alba Pino default airport tonight will be the night. Lol. Well, this is an yeah, not a default airport. This is the freeware airport that I use. So also our destination airport, ONAIR company calls that a 3-star airport. It works with stars or something, or you know. So I planned that flight today. Well, let's keep it a surprise. So Ricardo flies the 747, and then we have a CRG from El Papino. So I will just leave it as a surprise. I have not a default airport. I have a freeware airport for our destination as well, but be surprised. You don't know what's waiting for you. All right. So we will see how it looks there. So let's jump in the cockpit. First things first, we need to go to ONAIR company, and that's this. So we have 46.9 million in cash, and then we can go here and then prepare our aircraft. So we go to the British Aerospace, and shortly I need to do some maintenance because it's in bad shape. So we load some construction material, tablets, special equipment, film crew, adventure groups, and technicians. Always handy. Ricardo is starting the sim. Right. It takes some time before we are loaded up, and we have a full aircraft again. So we have 456 kilograms left to load actually. We don't need the full fuel, I believe, but we will. There's always a bit of a difference, so we just will validate a fuel and payload. I hope my offset is good. It's not written here. We will see. So we will wait a small 6 minutes, and then we can continue. So we can already set up some things. So batteries can go on, and then a U-damper master, and all those things can go on. Ricardo, the 747 will be hard to fly. Hey, I don't know if there is a free gate. To the left, there is a free gate, I think, if I can see from here. I don't want to use my drone cam today because it gives me some troubles. At my place there are a lot of small aircraft, and so it's a small airport here, so but I don't know which ones that AI and which ones that the real pilots are, so it's a bit difficult to say. So we can turn those lights on already, and then we can put the brake fans on auto, and spoilers, and then we can also DC pump, AC pump, and PTU. There are the things we can do already. Emergency, fasten seat belts, and we can already start loading actually our passengers. So we will do that first. So prepare for boarding.
Cabin crew, prepare for boarding.
The arrival, let me check. The arrival is Tierp airport in Sweden. That's Echo Sierra Kilo Tango, ESKT. Yep, like Ricardo put it in the chat. And so our departure airport, it's 14 degrees Celsius, and our arrival airport, let me check. Well, it seems that it don't work properly, so we are boarding at a look air tool, but I don't get the information from my destination airport. Ivan, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. So today it was 28 degrees here in Belgium, so maybe you see that on my face. It was a very it was okay. It was windy, but there was a lot of sun, and if you stand 4 or 5 hours in the sun, then or maybe more, then you will get a tomato. Evapino here at 30.5 Celsius degrees. All right, degrees Celsius, of course. So yeah, it's pretty hot. And then also my stream this morning, my first stream, I don't know what happened, but suddenly after 1 hour and 54 minutes it was over. Maybe I touched the button or something, I'm not sure, or the connection was just for very short, very bad, and no clue what happened. So the backup stream prepared already from yesterday in case we need it, and yeah, I needed it. So we go to the flight plan, and we can put that in. Flight level, let me check. I think it's 300, I believe. I will check. Yes, for me it's flight level 300, 30,000 feet. So I put external power on, so we don't drain the batteries. So we go to here, second page, and then route menu, and then we load from SimBrave. El Papino arrival runway. I put in 34. We have no ATC, I believe, at our destination airport, so it will not change. 34. SimBrief said 34. Yes, I have 34 as well. So normally we depart at runway 26. That's what SimBrief gave me. I will ask immediately.
SAS 110 ready to taxi departure to the north.
SAS 110 taxi to and hold short of runway 26 using taxiway Alpha 2 Alpha 1 Bravo. Contact tower on 123.9 tree when ready.
So runway 26 for departure.
Taxi to and hold short runway 26 using taxiway Alpha
Ricardo Volpe, I'm spawning at your left. Okay. I think you need to start first because I cannot pass. You take the whole taxiway. Okay, no problem. So we cannot miss that one. That's Ricardo. Alpino, good. Thanks, mate. No problem. Elliot, hey, eatables have been sent an Aerosoft RG CRG. Hope you're alright. Alright, yep. I'm fine, mate. I hope you are fine too. So, Elliot, are you joining with CRG as well? Ricardo, I see you like a small plane, very small. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm in a very small plane. If you are flying in a 747,
I will ask you to step aside to let those behind you pass. We would ask you to place your cabin baggage either under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your captain welcome
Elliot,
to Scandinavian
I'm not
Star Alliance.
bad news received.
In our preparation to start up,
It's very
cabin crew will conduct our safety demonstration.
good.
Important information, so please
Okay.
follow this closely. So for now, I hope all of you will become
I'm sorry to hear that from the bad news. Ricardo, I mean, I see you are using like the Cessna. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not me. That's only sometimes the problem with the sim that it shows different aircraft. So we execute it, and then we go to departure, runway 26, and then we go to Ollie. I think it is Ollie and 3G. And that's the one we need. We execute, and then we go to arrival airport at runway. It's 34, and we have nothing. That's already the first clue. If we take the other runway, what we have, also nothing. We execute, and then we go to the next page. We have 6 pages, so we go into the second one, then to the third one, fourth one, fifth one, and we have a discount. Alright. I need to take my map just to check something. So we will clear that. Ricardo, you are starting the APU. Alright, alright. But we also need to wait a bit for El Papino. So my flight plan is in. I guess it will not be okay. But we'll see that after. So I think I have a big surprise for you guys. So we go back to ONAIR company. We see that it's loaded up, and then we can fly now. It's 80 UTC offset is 5 hours. And then we can yeah, fly now. Then we connect ONAIR company. And then start tracking, and then I hope everything is fine. So alright, that is that. And then we see that we have too much weight again. I'm a bit scared to take some weight off. It can be that
loaded payload is lower than due payload.
as you can see.
9,683 instead of 10,192 kilograms.
So it overloads actually my plane. So I need to do it again. So that will be the first issue of today. That's the first one, and there's a second one coming. And so we track. Okay, now it's alright. It seems it's not in red. Okay, there we go. Elliot, I would love to join, I suppose, too late now. Well, we are not ready yet, but of course it takes some time to join and load everything. So, and we have a more than 2-hour flight, like 2 hours and 14 minutes. Albapino 65, already in no. No charts on the arrival airport, a good surprise indeed. That's the first surprise, then you can already expect something. So logo light on, cabin emergency, no smoking sign, beacon light on. Alright, PAX 1, and then we can also ice detect, and there we go. Also those can come on as well. Oh, that was not what I needed. And also the inner fuel pumps, then we can start EPMO. Elliot, you've got a PPL lesson, so private pilot license tomorrow. Alright, very nice. So you will fly the beautiful Cessna 152 again. Very nice to hear, mate. I hope you will enjoy. Of course you will. Elliot, the Airsoft CRG is good. Well, I don't know. I didn't fly it. I don't have it, so I cannot say anything about it. I know some streamers were using it and then they were very happy about it. But that was actually the first plane that got released. So, and now they don't fly it anymore, so yep. Elliot, you would like to try the Piper 28. It is now 20 pounds more, okay. The Piper 28 is nice. Volpe, a pilot, so I passed this a long time ago. Connecting catering. So APU is started. APU generator can go on, and then also APU air galley, and then we are pretty much done for now. I have GSX installed. I don't want to try it with this plane because it crashed, because it loads up like a cargo plane. Don't know how to change that. Also, what I noticed is the second time in 2 days that when I load the same GSX don't work, because that other app that it needs to run, it don't start up. I always need to start it up manually. So that green thing you need to start manually. So, but I don't want to use it with the 146 because it loads it as a cargo plane. If you change it, nothing change. So Ricardo Volpe flies the 737-800 and the 737 MAX 8. So Ricardo is a pilot for Ryanair. So people, Ricardo and Albapino, let me know when you are ready for pushback. So cruising altitude 30,000 feet, we can put that in already. And then we start up this. Normally we cannot start the radar before the engines are started, but we do that anyway, otherwise we forget that. And then we can put this on TA. And then also this can come on. There we go, 14 degrees it says. Can give it some lights as well. Not too much. So Elliot, what does the max feels like compared to the 738? Good question. So APU is GPU is started. APU is started, sorry. So we can turn off this, and then we can get rid of the ground power. We can also put away the stairs, and then we can also put away the packs. No, the door. The shocks can go as well. I think the ladder is in, door is closed, and there it's locked. Alright. Ricardo, the Max is bigger and is more harsh to control. The 737-800 is smaller and easier to control. Elliot, I thought the Max 8 is the same size as the 738. I know the engines are higher up and bigger, causing the aircraft to pitch up more. No, the Max is bigger. Okay, so we are just waiting for the guys, and then I think I am ready. We will set flaps to maximum, that's 30 degrees, and take off. I will find a better temperature. Oh. And then I need to go to the right side because I'm messed up. So we don't need to be at minus. So we just need to have 18, okay, 15. Just leave it on 14, that's okay. That gives us the max thrust. And there we go. Then we can turn it off again before engine start. Ricardo Volpe is ready for push and start. Okay. Albopino, how far are you? So we wait for Albopino, and he's ready in 3 minutes. So we can do that in 3 minutes. We go to runway 26. So if Albopino is ready, I don't know where you are located, Albopino, but I see Ricardo is just next to me, so I think he better can taxi or push back first, because otherwise I will block him. So Night and night, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing fine, and welcome. Greetings from Tomato. So far from the runway 26. Air Côte d'Ivoire, how you spell that? But I don't see that. Deliveries, I only see Qantas for the 747 from Ricardo, but for you I don't see the one, but we will see when you will do the pushback. So I think Ricardo can go first for the pushback, and then I will start also my engines. So I will do that already now. Starting the engines. So master switch on. Let's see if I didn't forget anything. Anti-ice can come on for the engine start as well. And then we can start with engine number 4. So we have fuel enough today. So starting engine number 4. Once we get 20, and then we can add fuel. So in this plane you can only start one engine at the same time. In the 747 you can actually start 2 engines at the same time. So that goes a bit faster. And we forgot something, because my engines are not starting. What I did, what I forgot. Let's get. No, engine is not starting. Of course, the fuel pumps. There we go.
Flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
So we turn on the strobe light, otherwise I get a penalty, I believe. Starting engines number 3 and 4 voltage. APO blade is on. So engines are starting. It was just the left and right fuel pump that was not started. So engine number 4 is started. We start engine number 3. And then when we have 20 we can add fuel again. I don't think I will have a pushback truck. That will be a bit of a bummer, because GSX is not working and we need to add fuel. So I will also pre-plan the pushback. Pino, you don't see us. Oh, okay. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. Elliot, Ricardo, what's your most recent route? So from Bologna to Rome. Okay. So engine number 3 is started. We can start engine number 2, sorry. We wait until 20 and then we add fuel again. So it's a bit of a bummer that Albapino don't see us, so that also means that we cannot see him. So more than 20 already, so we can add fuel for engine number 2. So that's a bit of a bummer. So Ricardo is pushing back. So engine number 2 is started as well, and we can start the last engine. That's the first one. Start engine. So there we go, and then we can do the pushback as well. Request pushback.
Demonstration av nödutrustningen ombord och ber dig därför att du tar av dig dina hörlurar och lyssnar uppmärksamt. We will now perform a safety demonstration, so please move your headset and pay close attention. You will find a summary of information on the
okay guys, go. I will follow you as usual. CRG is faster than you planes. Okay.
And always keep it fastened whenever the
You're
sign is on.
pretty confident.
We recommend that you keep your belt fastened during the whole flight when seated.
So is engine number 1 started? Yeah.
If oxygen is needed, a panel
No.
above you will open and mask
Need to add
will
fuel,
appear.
of course.
Pull down the mask firmly, place it over your nose and mouth,
And then we can
breathe
release the
normally.
parking brake.
Adjust the strap to hold the mask in place.
There we go.
Secure your own mask first before helping
And then we
others.
can start pushback.
You will find your life vest under your seat. Pull the vest over your head and pass the strap around your waist. Fasten the buckle and tighten the strap. When leading through the exit, you place the vest by pulling the tab. If the vest needs more or less air, use the mouthpiece, and a light will illuminate automatically when in contact with water. The emergency exit lamp
So
on your
engine
windshield
number 1
for
is
public
ready as
cabin
well.
are all marked with exit signs.
And then we
Like
can
the idle
carry it
garage
further.
exit,
So
look for the
engine
exit
pump
that
2,
may be
engine
located
3
right
pump
behind
on.
you. Smoking and the use of electronic cigarettes is not allowed on SAS flights.
And then we have
including the
also
lavatory.
engine 1.
And if you
and
need
Gen
to
4.
open the overhead compartment during the flight, we ask you to do so carefully to prevent baggage
Then,
from falling out. Thank you, and
this
we
can
wish you a
go
pleasant
off.
flight.
And there we go. Anti-ice
Jag
off.
sammanfattar nu den information som finns på Safety on Board
And the screen
Hotel,
heats
stolsticka.
on.
Bältet ska alltid vara fastspänt.
And packs 2 and 1 on.
Vi rekommenderar att du håller bältet fastspänt under hela resan när du sitter i
And then
stolen.
we are pretty much
Skulle
done.
syrgas behövas kommer en lucka ovanför att öppnas och maskerna blir då synliga. Flytvästen, den finns under din stol. Våra nödutgångar är bak.
Ricardo, engine started. Well, mine are started as well.
Ljus i mittgången kommer att visa vägen ut. Lägg märke till var din närmsta nödutgång finns och den kan vara alldeles bakom dig.
Oh, and why my dots are on the wrong side?
Toaletten och inkluderar elektroniska cigaretter. Och om du under flygningen behöver öppna bagagehyllan så behöver det vara försiktigt så att inget faller ut. Tack så mycket och vi önskar er en trevlig resa.
I have a little issue because we're going to the wrong side. Ricardo, what departure runway you have? Because I have 26 and I pushed back to the wrong side, it seems.
Ryanair 2877 exit runway when able.
Same as me, but I think we need to turn around. It was a bit stupid of me. So I will go first and I will turn around actually, because we need to go the other way. So I will turn on the grass because we need to go to the
Ryanair 2877 contact ground on 123.9 tree.
I just will turn here on the grass because I don't know why I did that.
Cleared for takeoff runway 26.
And then we also need to put on taxi lights. And we can taxi to a runway 26.
Cleared for takeoff runway 26 Magic Sun, tree 284.
And then we put this on takeoff.
Ground Ryanair 2877 taxi to
And then we can have a nice flight with a happy ending, I hope, because that will be Ricardo, wait for me. I will wait, I will wait. We also need to wait for Albapino. So I don't know where he is, so I will go to the hold short point and there you guys say when you are ready, because I will wait there for you. So that Ryanair needs to wait for us.
Magic Sun 1062, turn next taxiway.
So my plane has always the intention to go to the left. Have to also have that in the other planes.
The British Aerospace Airliner on the taxiway. Ryanair 2877, continue taxi. Ryanair 2877, hold position, caution. The British Aerospace Airliner on the taxiway.
Ricardo did his PPL with Cessna 172.
Ryanair 2877.
Very nice.
Magic Sun, tree 284, contact Warsaw Center on 127.45. Good day. Roger, Ryanair 2877. Magic Sun, tree 284.
Elliot, nice. I'm too short. What do you mean with that? We also need to set our flaps. Ricardo, Rome, flight school. So setting up the flaps, we need to go to 30. Elba Pino, are you taxiing? So we are at 18, now we go to 24, and then we go to 30, flaps 30. That's the takeoff position. So Elba Pino is starting the APU and is going straight. Well, I'll wait for you at the hold short point. When you are behind us, then I will line up. So flaps 30 now, because we are pretty heavy, like always. So this is runway 26. We hold short here, and we will contact the ATC soon. Just wait a bit. So we turn landing lights on, those as well. Beacon is already on, I think. Oh, let me see. Okay, I think we are good to go.
Ground Ryanair 94946 requesting the end of pushback.
Elliot, I need a booster thing for those 172. So those my instructor. Okay. Starting the APU and go straight. We will use a checklist. Well, I'm fine with this. I use a checklist when I'm climbing. So. So here we have the 146 from Just Flight, the 300 series, and then also the 747 with Ricardo as pilot. And then we just wait for Elba Pino. He's starting the APU, and then he will come as well. In the meantime, I do a check of my config check, and normally it should be okay. We don't hear anything, so that's a good thing. So we are all set up. And then we are just waiting for the CRG of Elba Pino. So in the meantime, I've also some information about the Scandinavian Airlines delivery where we fly today with. I just choose this because we go to Sweden. This is not a real life flight, and if you see the airport, you will know what I mean. So Scandinavian Airlines, or SAS, is from Sweden. They are founded August 1 in 1946. It's from the SAS group, Headquarters is Stockholm. They have 111 aircraft, and the average fleet age is 8.9 years. So they have the ATR 72, they have 6 of them. They have also the Airbus A319-100, and they have 4 of them. They have also the Airbus A320-200, and they have 11 from them. And they have also the A320neo, and they have 36. They have the Airbus A321-200, and they have 6 of that type, and then also 3 neos. They have also the Airbus A330-300, and they have a total of 8 of that type. Then the Airbus A350 XWB-900, 6 of them. And then also the Boeing 737, they have 7 700, and then also 4 of 800s. The Bombardier CRJ 900, and they have 20 of them, and that's a total fleet of Scandinavian Airlines. So have actually a nice fleet. So we were just waiting for Albapino. He will come very soon. He was starting the EPMO, and then he do the pushback and starting up engines, and then he comes straight to us. Albapino starting engine and taxi. Alright, no problem, mate. Ricardo, what plane I will use tomorrow? Good question. I need to check. Tomorrow we fly from Port Lincoln in South Australia to Esperance in West Australia, and we do that with the PMDG 737-800. I don't know if you know that plane, but we fly the Boeing 737-800. We do that with Rex Air. Rex. So it's a plane where you are familiar with, so yeah. So we Ricardo, I will take the A320 and Neo, alright? So the British Aerospace, that's me. I will open the whole thing here. The Avro liner. No view of Albapino. It's a bit of a bummer that we cannot see him. Oh, there's a plane behind us. Is that you, Albapino? Are you behind us? Because there is a small plane behind Ricardo. Maybe it's you, because not all the planes show up as they need to. So flaps are set, everything is set, config system or yeah, config check is alright. So 13 degrees and no issues. And then did we set our trim? We will check. Nope, we didn't do it. Now it's okay. And then I'll also call our cabin. And then we are completely ready. Ricardo, you see El Bapino? I don't see him.
Ryanair 946, continue taxi.
Or is there a plane coming?
Ryanair
Did you just
position caution. The British Aerospace Airliner on the taxiway.
El Bapino, okay, let's go. I don't see you, but I'm lined up. I also don't see you. I just see that there is a small plane going under Ricardo. Alright. So we line up.
Hold position caution. The British Aerospace Airliner on the taxiway. Ryanair 946, continue taxi.
And there we go. To who is coming?
946, hold position caution. The British Aerospace Airliner on the taxiway. Ryanair 946.
So we'll line up, we'll bring it to a stop, then I need to power up all engines, and then we are good to go.
Ryanair 946, continue taxi.
I will go a bit forward, but I cannot use too much. I don't know how long this thing is, and I cannot waste too much of my runway because this is a tricky plane. We will see. We see a third plane. You can come, Ricardo. Just line up behind me. And there was another plane going over. Okay.
Ryanair 946, did you hear my last transmission?
Tower SAS 110 ready at runway 26 north departure.
SAS 110 QNH tree 0.18 wind tree 24 at 7. Departure to the north approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 26. Ryanair 946, did you copy?
Cleared for takeoff runway 26 SAS 110.
Okay, so there we go. I will power up and then we get out of here. Vopino is ready.
TMS set to take off.
Ryanair 946 IFR flight plan is canceled radar service terminated. Squawk 7000. Maintain VFR.
So, power set. There we go. Ricardo ready. Alright, there we go.
Speed alive, both sides. 80 knots was checked.
80 knots. No, no, no.
Rotate.
Rotate. Rotation.
Positive multiply. Gear.
Gear up.
SAS 110 continue for north departure.
Flaps to 24.
Tower SAS 110 continue for north departure.
And there we have Ricardo in front of us. So we go to flaps 18. We try to make some speed. We need speed. So we are at 1500. We go to flaps 0.
Tower Ryanair 2669er, 12 miles west inbound ILS runway 8 approach.
And we try to fly a bit straight, and then 250 knots we will start climbing again, and we need to turn.
ILS runway 8 approach. SAS 110, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Tower SAS 110 frequency
To
change.
250, and then we can start climbing.
SAS 110 is type British Aerospace Airliner 2 miles south of Echo
There we go.
Lima, 2,000 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie
Yeah, a bit over 250.
SAS 110 Warsaw,
So 5,000 feet, and we are turning and turning. Okay, we try to get back on track. We overshoot the first turn. And so yeah, we have a wind of 5 knots, 6 now, so we're almost on our track again. And I get penalty points for that because I was speeding under 10,000 feet, 7,100 feet at the moment. Ricardo, I don't see you guys. I think you're at my left. I saw someone on the left. No visual now anymore, but I'm flying in 328 degrees. So for one a nautical mile, and then I will change to. You have eye contact. Okay, nice. Because I don't see anyone now. 10,000 feet, landing lights off, runway lights off as well. And there we go. So we go to this mode, sync mode, and then we go to the checklist as well.
Please be careful when opening the overhead compartment in case anything should fall out and cause injury to yourself or a fellow passenger.
So we go to our checklist, and then we go to climb. Let me check. So climb. So the gears are up, the flaps are up as well. The engine, air, all 4 on. That are those 4. From why I get the message. Alright. Pilot training, flight simulator, air show, roadblocks. Hello, welcome to the stream as well, and hope you are doing fine. So hope you enjoy what we are doing here. I have a Pinot 65. You're inbound to Olia. Need to check that. Next page. I'm already at 2 times Olia. So. Yeah, I'm inbound 1.5 nautical miles to Nebi or Mabif. Pilot training, flight simulator, air show. How are you? I'm fine, mate. How are you? Oh, nice to have you here. It's me, Liber, yeah, I was already thinking of that. Good by the way, okay. So, I'm in the works of doing something, just came here to say hello. Okay, thank you very much, amazing Liber. So, let's continue with our checklist. APU air. Engine air is on, APU air off. So we'll do that. Miss Lazy is not working today, it seems. She is doing nothing. Alright, so where is our APU air is this one. And we have also the APU that can come off as well. Then AC pump and PTO off. There we go. Anti-ice as required, and TMS mode sync or MCT. landing lights off, passenger signs as required, and cabin pressurization. Okay, we forgot one thing, and that's the cabin pressurization. I cannot speak anymore. Like this thing, we forgot to set that. We are climbing to 30,000 feet. So now we are set up. Ricardo, yes, we are assigned 2 times. Pino, I think you are not in the same server, okay. But Ricardo saw you. So 19,400 feet we are now. We are climbing at a speed of 250 knots indicate, and that is. We are about to reel up 25 nautical miles. For me it's reel up 20.3. Ricardo, you are at 18,000. 20,000 right now. So 5 nautical miles before, or maybe even more, than Alba Pino. So 5, 6, 7 maybe nautical miles difference. 20,000 too. All right. And so we go take a look in the cabin here under the wing. So there is a major update coming for this plane. The EFB will be completely redone, actually. Also other things. Also the performance for this plane will be better, and then we're talking about frames frames a second to make that better. Well, I hope they will continue working on this plane, because this would be one of the best planes for the sim. I'm not joking. And the RG is coming, so very nice. It's actually a dream to fly. I don't want to do it in real life because it will kill me, but in the sim, yep. I think in real life I prefer an Airbus or something, or a Boeing 737, but in the sim I like this one. I don't want to fly this one in real life, because then they can, you know, come to my funeral. Ricardo, flight level 230. Well, I have 223. So everything is going as planned for now. That will change if we come to our destination airport. I thought I wait too late because the whole day I was gone, and I just put in the flight yesterday. I saw it was less than 2 hours. Now today, when I made my flight plan, it seems to be 2 hours and 14 minutes. Yeah. Alright, flight level 230 at the moment, and so it's a bit more than usual. And also the airport is something very strange. So the guys like Ricardo and Albapino, they use the standard airport where we're flying to. I have a freeware airport. That gives me just a little bit less troubles. But still have trouble. Night to night, your plane spotting stream was a success. You have around 1,000 views now. I have two videos because the first stream, after 1 hour and 54 minutes, it was done. Don't know what happened. Maybe bad connection, or I pushed the wrong button. also possible. So, but I made already from the day before, from yesterday, a backup stream, and it was actually with the same picture or thumbnail. So I started that because at that time when it stopped, there were 2 more planes departing, and that was Etihad, the big one, the Dreamliner. You could see that it was taxiing, and then it took off. After that it was a Delta airplane, but that was not on the stream anymore. It stopped, and then after that I checked my cell phone, and then I saw that I was not online anymore. So luckily I had also my laptop with me, and then yeah, I set it up a stream again, but I waited a bit because there was not much traffic, or not traffic at all. So I waited a bit, set it up the second or the backup stream, and I was streaming again for 1 hour and 59 minutes. No issues there. Yeah, it was actually nice. The only issue that I had was my neck was burning because the sun was the whole time in my neck actually, and it started to, yeah, started to feel it. So my face is a bit red, you know. It was also very hard to see everything. We have a big monitor on it, and even then it's hard to see with the sun. But yeah, it was a bit of a test stream. I had, yeah, almost 1,000 views for the first one. Also, when I finished, I think I had 680 views or something, or 30 views for the second one, and 21 subscribers. So yeah, that was nice. But the hard thing is that I have no table or something, so my laptop was under my tripod, and my phone was just on the fence, and I cannot see all the time who is in the chat. So when I'm filming, I'm doing that, and then when I have just a few seconds time, I check my cell phone to see who is in the chat, and I saw Ricardo, Ignite the Night, a few others. So yeah, I'm sorry if I didn't reply immediately, but yeah, I need to find something to have the chat actually just in front of me. Also with the sunlight, it's very hard to see. So in the meantime, we are at 27,000 feet. We just passed that, and now we are 23.5 miles away from Gruda. So once we are at cruising altitude, we change the mode here, so we go from sync mode to GGT. Ricardo Volpe and flight level 360. Oh, that's high. We fly until I fly until 3,000 feet, 30,000 feet, because my plane cannot go higher. Pino, there must be an issue. I don't see you. Oh yeah, but I didn't see you as well. So yeah, but I don't see no one at the moment. But Ricardo is at 36,000 feet. Try to see sometimes in the air. I have no plane in the air. But I will stay at 30,000 feet because this is a bit of a smaller plane. I just passed 28,000 feet, and then we go to our cruise mode. So actually for cruise mode I always put it on TGT, but they say to leave it on sync mode. Okay, we'll try that. So we keep it on sync mode. We'll see what that gives. Oh no, we need to go to TGT and then also sync mode. Okay. Alpino inbound PR Oh, then you are in front of me. Because I'm still at Gruda. Who is flying Sun Express? Is someone of you flying Sun Express? Wait, what's the destination of that plane? I cannot see the destination of that plane. Not me. Okay, no, then it's someone else. So 1000 to go, and then we'll go to TGT and then sync. And then yeah, we try to manage our speed. And then we can pick up some drinks. No, because I'm very thirsty. Alpino GS401. I need to check up on my map because I cannot see that now. 363. There are clouds in front of you, alright. And I clicked something accidentally, it seems. And so we are at 30,000 feet. So I need to change the power setting. Oh, change the power setting. Come on, come on. So we go to TDG and we need to change that as well. And why that goes out again. 721, we will try that. Wait, don't change. We need to reduce the speed, of course. Throttle. There we go. But we are still at 820. There we go, 721. We need to keep an eye on our speed. We go to sync mode. Okay, then we check outside as well, if we can catch someone. No visual on anyone. So we just need to keep our speed correct, and once we have done that, then we can pick up something to drink. Oh, and I didn't set my altitude correctly. You're above clouds. That's a bit of a bummer because I have no clouds, not one. I have not one cloud. Oh, there we have. We have also a plane there, but that's a plane from st.maarten or something. So I have no clouds, mate. So you can see that my one engine is a bit off. We are on sync mode. So this engine is not powering as much thrust as the other engines. Do we have an issue? It's a big difference. So we have a wind speed of 39 knots and crosswind. So I think the speed is okay for now. I think I can leave it now for a few minutes. So guys, I will pick up something to drink and I will be back in 1 minute. So don't run away. We'll be back just very shortly. So see you after my drink. So I'm back. Here I am. Ricardo, what altitude you are at? Well, I'm at 30,000 feet. 30,000 feet. Alapino, even I. Yes, so we are both at 30,000 feet. Because those planes don't get to 36,000 feet. I think the maximum of this plane is 33,000 feet. Alapino, you too, 3,000 feet, 30,000 feet, yes. Cheers! That always tastes good. Ground speed 405 and an indicator 305. So I will check. My ground speed is 360 and indicated is yeah, 250. 250 indicated. Ricardo, cheers. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Cheers. So maybe it's possible that I go tomorrow back to the airport and that I do another live stream that will be in the morning, but not sure yet, depending also on the runways that I use. So it depends on the wind direction and also if I get ready on time, because I still need to set up the streams as well. My camera is still loading. Yep. Ricardo, you look near the clouds. Do we? But we hope we don't have clouds.
Connection with simulator lost.
Oh shit. There we go. Sorry guys. Oh, sorry. What time is it? Oh wait, oh wait. Okay. So that is a bit of a bummer that we have this today. There is the crash of the simulator. Crash to desktop. Yep. That's a bit of a bummer, of course. I go uninstall something to make sure. So GSX, I will uninstall that first, and I try to start up again. So my stream is still active, so I can go through that. But the flight, yeah, the flight, what do we do? Do we the same flight, or do I need to do a short flight? But if I do this one, we need to do it very quick. So it's up to you guys what I do. So I will restart the simulator already. That will take some time. So my excuse. So I will switch the screen again. Also to starting soon. Oh my god. So live stream, it gives always some issues. Pino, I suggest a little flight something like friend. Yeah. Pino, this flight that I need to do now is 2 hours and 17 minutes or 14 or 13 minutes, something like that. So I guess that will be a bit long. So let's say that we take a 1 hour flight or something. So yeah, just we take a shorter flight. You guys say departure and arrival. So let's say from France to Italy, or from Italy to France. Now, Pino, you have a airport close to you. Let's take that for example, and then we can go to what, to Italy. Ricardo, from Rome to Paris, how far is that? So because this flight I need to redo, so that will be for next week. What is Rome? Can you give the airport codes? Because I don't know them from my head. Trapani, what's that? Where is that located? Okay, we take that one, Ricardo. If you can give me the departure code and the arrival code, that will be fine. I will take, if we don't do it on ONAIR now, so I will take another plane. I will take the just flight 146-100, just to do something different. Ben, hello Ben, welcome to the stream. Ik hoop dat alles is goed met u. So yeah, the sim crashed to desktop, so we need to start over. We will not do the same flight because it takes more than 2 hours, so we do a shorter flight, and we will do the flight that was planned for today again next week. So the departure is Lima India Charlie Tango. So we'll put that in SimBrief. All right, and we take the 146-100, and which one we take? So we take a Skyjet, and then we fly to Lippe. Okay, I was there already, I think, in Lippe. It's familiar. I did already a flight, I think, for it, for an ONAIR company. So we will do that with the 100. Then we change that for once. Take everything on auto. It gives me departure runway 31 left and arrival runway 30. So that is for you, okay for you guys. So we will put that in. LSTT. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. I'll take another time. Come on. There we go. Filipino, wait, cruise altitude, let me check. It's a loading. So cruise altitude is the same, flight level 300, so 30,000 feet. 1 hour and 17 minutes. So I will put myself here. I also need to load something different for my Honeycomb. There are a lot of things that I need to set up all the time for this. Ricardo, don't you use circle one, use the one in a line. Okay, so I will take ramp 308. Is that okay? 308. Something like that. And I also need to do something else. Sean, hello. A bit of a late start, no? Yeah, we were like cruising.
Tower McNamara 108 ready for straight out departure at runway 31 left.
McNamara 108, QNH 29er
The sim crashed actually. Oh, why I'm here? Oh shit. Back to menu. Yeah, I was looking around in the sky and suddenly my sim crashed, of course. So ramp here, this one I need. Something like that. So it's a 1 hour and 15-minute flight. This is the first flight you did with Ryanair. Okay. So Sean, welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing well, mate. Nice to have you here. Yeah, you missed the flight yesterday, no problem. Just stopped by to say hello. Missed the flight yesterday. No problem, mate. No problem. People need to work, you know. So this is our new plane for today. It's a little bit smaller than the other one where we were flying with. And I still need to start something up, but I don't know how that is called. UEP. How is that program called? That for the moving maps. Okay, I have it. This one.
We're now preparing the cabin for landing. Please make sure that your mobile phone and all other electronic devices are set to flight mode. Please turn off your laptop.
What's happening?
In your cabin baggage. Cabin baggage.
What's happening?
Under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartment. Raise your seat back in tables in upright position, and furthermore, the window blinds must be open.
Alapino, you see us now? Alright, nice, nice, nice. And then Ricardo, the A320 on your left. So that is the what livery? China Eastern. I don't think that's correct. All right. And so first things first, we put that in from a SimBrief aircraft. Import from SimBrief. Open door, stairs, ground power. So it seems we have 33 passengers, not that much. This is a smaller plane, as you can see. So we turn on everything here. External power, that's what we need. Also the batteries, of course, forgot that. Anti-skid. DC pump, EC pump, PTU, inner fuel pumps. Then
Ladies and gentlemen, for safety reasons, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Keep seat back and table upright, and leave cabin baggage in place until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. We ask you to open overhead compartments carefully to prevent baggage from falling out. We hope you have enjoyed this Cessna Starlines flight. We thank you enough to see you again soon.
okay, so I'm preparing the aircraft. And Ricardo of Volpe is already starting the APU. That's very quick, mate. But yeah, it's an Airbus that is so organized. So we also need to start
Connie Ground McNamara 108 request taxi for takeoff departure to the north.
McNamara 108 taxi to and hold short
31 left. Was that the one that we programmed?
Contact tower on
Yes.
119.73 when ready.
Acknowledge. So we go to on this page, second page, we load our route from a sim brief. There we go. We'll do everything very quickly. So we don't lose that much time. So I'm very sorry for the problem that we have. We will do the flight again next week, because I need to do that on ONAIR company, of course. Otherwise we cannot continue. And in the live stream everything can go wrong. Actually, there are a lot of things. So, but that is a live stream. If you are just recording, you can cut things, you can start over, you know. But in a live stream, that's not possible. So that is set. Our cruising altitude. Okay, so passengers are on board, then stairs can go, shocks can go. Ricardo, starting APU, ignite the night. It's not your fault. Every Microsoft Flight Simulator user knows that. Yes, it's true. But yeah, it's in a live stream you can have that, and it happens. And of course Microsoft Flight Simulator is famous for that, I need to say. Yep. So we start APU. And we need to close this again. Now I do everything very quickly, and not sure if everything will be set. Are we heavy? I don't know if you are heavy. I'm not familiar with this plane, or this is a short version, so it's a smaller one. So let's say that we take everything out. So that's the fastest thing. So we will take off very quickly. I try to give it more power, like that. Ricardo, starting pushback when you're ready. Alright. Which way we need to go? And I hope we can do that now correctly. So we need to go to the left. I will plan my pushback. In the meantime, APU is starting. I hope I'll put it right now. Ricardo, if you need taxi instructions, tell me. I've just have my dots, so I'm just following the dots. I'm not familiar with this airport. My fingers are sleeping already. Alright, so we check APU. There we go. So APU air on, APU generator on as well. Then we can turn off the external power. So ground power can go as well. And then we can also start outer fuel pumps. And then what else we need? Nothing. So we start with engine number 4. Start master switch. Engine start. And then we check. And when is that? It's at 20. We can add fuel again. And then we check, and it says, yeah, we are starting. Ricardo Bapino, are you ready? So engine number 4 is starting. Oh yeah, I need to set my flight plan. No, didn't need to do that. Flight plan. I forgot my excuse. So Capel, we need Capel 1A. That's in. We go back. Arrival. Arrival is 30. Oh. Oh, we have no ILS. 4. Okay. So LOM D. We go to the second page. Something is off here. LOM 2. Okay, this one. And there's this one. Okay, and execute. We go to the next page. First we will start engine number 3. And there we go. Now we wait until it has 20. We add fuel. And we go back here. So the next page, second page, we have a discon. And then I need to also replan my Navigraph. New flights from SimBrief. Okay. And then we check our chart list. Approach. So it says that ILS 30. I don't have ILS 30. Maybe I need to check again. Did I miss something? So arrival. We have only one page. We have RNAV 30. So we take that. LOM 2 W, execute. Do we need ALBEX? Just check. No, we don't need. Then execute. Next page. Second page. Still that discon. And then we check the chart. So we have there is no AirNav on them. And also the thing, ALBEX. Where's ALBEX? It's a bit weird. Yeah, we'll see in the air. I will do that when we are. No, we can just this. Okay, ALBEX is here. It's just in the middle of my plan, so no problem here. We can clear that. Clear. Okay, it was just a bit wrong. So then we have Albex. From Albex we need to go to it's very unclear. So Albex, and then we need to turn but we will do that later, of course. Okay, we go back to engine start. Engine start number 2. My excuse, my fingers are totally sleeping. And then request pushback. There we have a pushback truck. It's not moving. And then we also add fuel for engine number 2. There we go. Release parking brake. And then we go taxi pushback. And then engine number 2 is starting. Pino is pushing back. Engine number 2 is started, so we can go to engine number 1. There we go. And then we wait until it has 20 again, and then we can add fuel. Ricardo pushing back. Alright, nice. So we can add fuel. Then engine number 1 is starting. So the guys are pushing back, but I don't see anyone pushing back. Guys, are you sure you can see me? Because I cannot see anyone. There's no one pushing back on my screen. So parking brake set. Pino, you see Ricardo. I don't see anyone. I see an A320, yes, but no one is pushing back. Ricardo, you see me? Alright. So, engine 2 pump, engine 3 pump on. Fuel pumps are on. Generator 1, generator 4. We can turn this off. Those can be off as well. Turn that on. The packs 1 and 2. And then we also need to set this. Then we set taxi lights. This can go off. And I think we are set. We set flaps to 30. The guys, are you ready? I don't see anyone. Okay, someone is moving there in the back. That's what I can see. But I thought this was Ricardo. So flaps to 30, we are 24. Okay, so when my flaps and takeoff config is ready, then I start taxi. Takeoff config is okay. Nice plane, nice plane. Alright, so we start our taxi. Avapino, you're just behind Ricardo. I see just one plane. But I don't see Ricardo. So this is a British Aerospace 146-100, just to have a different one, because normally we fly the 300 in ONAIR company, but the sim crashed and the flight was too long to restart, and that's why we use now the 100 to have something different. Pino, yeah, we go to runway 31 left. That's where we're going to. And I'm already there, it seems.
Tower McNamara 108 ready at runway 31 left departure to the north.
So we put our landing lights on. Strobe and beacon on.
Cleared for takeoff runway 31 left. Cleared for takeoff runway 31 left McNamara 108.
So everyone is ready? Because I don't see anyone. Ricardo is behind me. And there is, I think that is Albapino. He's flying the CRG, I believe, but that is a big plane for the CRG. Okay, so I will line up. Okay, Albapino is behind Ricardo. And see boat. Okay, why I have no visual? Before Albapino had no visual, and we didn't see him as well, I think. But I saw, in the beginning at least, I saw Ricardo, but now I don't see him. So I will make some space as well. I will bring it to a stop, and then I will power up if the guys are ready, and then we can get out of here. We just need to figure out our destination or our approach. So I bring it to a stop, and then maybe a bit further, so we can go with 3 behind each other. So guys line up with 3 behind each other, and then we can depart at the same time. I will give a bit more space so Albapino can line up as well. Okay. Good night. Yes, we are on the same server. West Europe, that's what I use. And before we also did it and we saw each other, but now not, it seems. So, yes, Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Power up.
TMS set to take off. Power set, flaps achieved.
Alright, there we go. So we need 110 knots, I think, to take off.
Both sides. 80 knots was checked.
This is a nice plane to fly. We want to rotate. There we go.
V2. Plastic boat to climb.
Gear up. Flaps to 24.
McNamara 108, continue for north departure.
And there we have another plane. I don't know who that is. And I think it's Albapino. We go to flaps 18. 1000 feet. And I will retract the flaps as well. In the meantime, I try to make speed. So we go to this one, sync mode. 2000 feet.
Trapani Tower McNamara 108 frequency change.
Okay, so that's you, Ricardo. Alright. So I see one plane. 3000 feet. And I will take manual control. I will give it a little bit more speed, and then we go to the airs mode, and then we can climb. We just need a bit more speed. And this is very easy to fly this plane. It's a lot lighter than the 300 series. So we are climbing. So 22.5 nautical miles to the next waypoint. So I think that is Ricardo there. So we are in climbing mode, so we go back to our checklist. So climb mode, gear is up, flaps are set, are retracted actually. Engine air.
Going to 131.1 McNamara 108.
All four on.
Rome Center McNamara 108.
There we go. And then APU, air off. APU generator off as well. And then APU off. Then also the AC pump and PTU off. TMS mode on sync or MCT. Anti-ice as required. And 10,000 feet, landing lights off, passenger sign and cabin scrubber. Oh. Okay, everything is fine, no problems. Abapino, I see you on your right. Okay. So what is your speed? My speed I will check. My speed is now 274 ground speed. So 250 indicated. And 276 now is the ground speed. $11,000 feet, 12,000 feet actually, and then landing lights can come off, runway lights off. And then we check. We are still lights on. Oh. So I mean, in the meantime, I'm looking for the other crew guys, but I don't see them. Ricardo Volpe is at flight level 150, 140. And I have a ground speed of 290 at the moment. So in the new plane or the update will be another EFB, so that will be a very nice. And on the ground speed for El Bapino 283. So at the moment I have 295. And of course the higher we go, the faster we go. So this is the lightest jet actually from the three that we have. So the 100 is the smallest version. Ricardo 298. I have also 298 at the moment. So this plane is actually not a cargo version. Only the 200 and the 300 have a cargo one. Also for the upcoming RG, so the newer version of the 146 actually, it don't has in real life a cargo version. They were planning to do it, but it cancelled. The plans didn't go through actually in 2017. So there are no cargo variants for the RG. Just Flight is willing to give us, if there is enough interest in that, we are thinking of including it. So if you want a cargo version for the RG, then go to the Just Flight forum. There is, if you look at the 146, there is also a topic about the RG, and just put in that you like to have a cargo version, and then if there are enough people that want it, then they will also include it. Ricardo, eye contact. Are you on my left side? Because I have no eye contact. Or I don't see good, but I don't see you. No planes in the sky. So actually we took off in Sicily, is that correct? So just the island, it's actually an island just in front of the boot tip of Italy. So Elliot, long stream, real time. Nope, we needed to start over via the DCT. So crash to desktop. So we needed to start over. I don't want to do the other flight that was planned, because that's a 2 hour and 14-minute flight, so I could not do that. Otherwise we are at 1 o'clock still flying. So Ricardo, you passed someone. Okay. You stop compact. Hello, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. So we had a desktop, so we needed to start over, but we do another flight at the moment because the other one it was just too long to start over. So we'll replace that or bring it to next week somewhere. Yeah, I hope my cargo will hold that long and that the tomatoes will not be getting rotten or something. That we need to, well, we don't have tomatoes, so yeah, 23,000 feet at the moment. Alpino, Ricardo is far in front of you. Alright. And Ricardo just passed Mapino. Okay. So we go to the next page and then we see that we are at Aduca, 12 nautical miles. So, and I need to go to SimBrief and then I need to download something, my flight plan. You can download that and then you can also put that in my little nav map. Very easy. And then you have the, you know where you are flying to. So we are flying to Borgo. And then the other one can read or pronounce. So my flight plan is correct in there. Okay. Ricardo Volpe, flight level 300. I'm at 24,500. And I just make my left turn to Aduca. 6 nautical miles. Borgo Panigal. I don't know. Well, I tried anyway. Alpino, flight level 300. Okay, I'm at 25,200. So yeah, it takes a bit longer with me. I have also the oldest plane here, I think. And it's a small one. There's a difference between the 300 and the 100. This looks like a baby. Very small. We don't see any one of the other people here, so we make a right turn. We are now at Aduca, so we go now to Verona, and that's 78 nautical miles. My speed is 348, 349. Now I'm at 26,400 feet. Well, I'm not sure that I see you because I saw only one plane and it was not right behind me. So it looked there was another plane between, but I didn't see that one. Avapino, Ricardo is too fast. Okay. Yeah, but plane was Ricardo flying the A320. I don't know anymore. Yeah, I think it was the A320. So 27,300 feet. And we check the speed. So 356 now. And then Miss Lazy is also here, but she didn't say a word today. Oh, don't look at me. Ricardo, this is the A320 Neo cruise speed, alright. So 28,000 feet, and we still need to put in our next page. Ricardo, can you give me the flight plan? What's coming up after all up legs? What's coming after up legs? Because that's the waypoint that we need to make the last turn. I think, yeah, the last turn to line up. But which one is the next one? Is that PE501? Or do I need to do is something else? Okay, I see it. I have it now. So I actually need to take R and P. So that is PE501 that comes after up legs. That's the one I need. I see it now. It's a bit confusing because it says RNAV. Here we don't have RNAV. We have just this. So we need PE501. And what we have done next. And we have runway 30. Pino topping of descent in 38 minutes. Well, okay, so I can just clear this one. Execute. Okay, so P501, and then we have runway 30. Alright, so flight plan is in. That's a good thing. Alpino will go a little faster on top of descent. Let me check. So actually 85 nautical miles away from the airport. I will start the descent. Then we go to here program. And in 52 minutes we will land. But that's all what I can say at the moment, I believe. What we have. Yeah. 422 knots. Here it says 445. Ricardo, flight level 361. Alright. Oh. Of course, there we have the first alarm. We need to reduce speed, of course. There we go. We also to go to this flap 0. And there we go. And we also need to change this. 720, something like that. And then we go to DGT, synchronize, and flaps 0. So that changed everything. So we will reduce speed a bit, because I was flying at 407 now, but I need to reduce the speed because I was overspeeding. Remember guys, this is an older jet, and it's not so fast. 4 engines, but it's not that fast. So 403, and I will keep an eye on my speed here now. I was not watching it actually. So ILS frequency is 109.750. So we put that on 109 and then 750. So we have also the course. We don't have the course here, so we go to Navgraph and we'll check there. Navgraph, thank you. So final course is 294. We put that here, and we also can put that here. It's not necessary, but 294 for the final course, and then we are good to go. And I had a big surprise with the two guys here in the previous flight that we cannot continue because of a DCT, but I had a big surprise, especially for Ricardo. But unfortunately now they have time to check out. So this is also a very nice plane, the 100. It's very light, or a lot lighter than the 300, so yeah, it's easier to take off. Ricardo, why you're surprised? No, I'm not surprised. I think you will be surprised when you came there at our destination airport with your 747. I think for El Bopino was still okay because he was flying the CRT, I believe. So maybe for him it was okay, but you both guys were on standard airport, so yeah, which is a bit a bummer that we could not continue that, because I like to see Ricardo land with the 747 on the default airport actually. So I changed the default airport to the freeware version, and there are no buildings in the way. If you have time, Ricardo and El Bopino, check out the airport where we need to land in Sweden. Just check it out. I only saw that today, that it was like that. So after I came back of the live stream this morning, and this noon actually. So we have still a message here, and that is, and the brake fans are still on. That's not an issue. So I think I'm in third position today. I will not catch those guys because I'm now almost at a run up. So Avopino, you're back. Alright. So now we are inbound to Thermo, 59 nautical miles away. And then we check our cabin views here. We have also some different sounds. If you go through it, you can also do a tour of the cabin. So welcome in this British Aerospace 146 100. So this is our cabin. So the frames per second are already nice for this plane. It's not so heavy, and they will even improve it more. So Ricardo, you passed Thermo, alright. I'm not there yet, I will check. Okay, then you are far away, mate. Oops, turbulence for me, Rex maybe, possible. You are using a Rex, alright. So I hope they can make a better or a nicer cabin for this plane, and then also here that I can update that. And also what I like to see is that this thing is modeled, that the hatch can open. That will be great, instead of those two click spots here to manipulate the emergency landing gear. If they can do that, that would be nice. Strong wind after Thermo, watch out. Okay, so Thermo is still 46 nautical miles away, guys. I'm far behind. So I'm 45 nautical miles away from Thermo. So no wonder that I don't see anyone. In my little jet. Avapino, you lost Ricardo. Okay. So our weatherman Ricardo, he says that there are strong winds after Thermo. So we are 40 miles away from it. Ricardo, you are 52.64 nautical miles away from Amtal. Where is Amtal? Okay. And then you are already on the island, or at on land actually. But we are still over the sea. So 37 nautical miles away from Thermo. After Thermo we need to go to Amtal, and that's 142 nautical miles. Ricardo still over the sea. Yep, but I mean, if you are at Amtal, then you're already on at land actually. So that's close to the top of the sand. So from there we go to Lumet. From Lumet we go to Elvap, and then P473 inbound, but this is just something else. Okay. I don't think I have all those things in my flight plan. Ricardo, someone passed above me. Alright, that's not me. So I will check Amtal, then QGix Lomet. Do we have that on our map? Lomet, yes. QGix as well, and then we have the approach. So 441. Yes, 442. Then LVAP. So I will show you this. This is my flight plan. Actually, we are now here towards Thermo. Then we go to Amtal, from Amtal to Lomet, and then we have PE 441, 442, and then we have LVAP. And then we make a right turn towards PE 441, and then PE 473. Left turn to Ipnal, and then we go to Albex, and then we have another waypoint here somewhere, and then we go to our runway. So that's our flight plan for today. Ricardo, no, is going. It was going to Sicily. All right. So at the moment, I'm 19 nautical miles away from Thermo. Then we have another plane coming towards us, and that is actually Ryanair. Is that Ricardo? He's coming towards us. Ryanair. Yeah. It will be there somewhere. We have no TCAS here. It's me. Aha. I'm now inbound to Amtal. Alright. Inbound to Amtal. So I'm 13 nautical miles away from that. So I'm 13 nautical miles away from you, I believe. If you are just inbound to Amtal. So 11.5 nautical miles to go to Thermo. And then Ricardo is already seeing some land as well. Nice, nice. We need to wait a bit more for that. Also for the one subscriber that just subscribed, or I don't know, during the stream, welcome to the stream and to the channel. Also for the 21 other people today, thank you for subscribing. It was nice to see that there was some interest in the plane spotting live stream. So if I have still the time, then I will do it tomorrow morning again, but I guess it's already pretty late when I'm done here, and then I still need to set up the streams for tomorrow morning. Then need to prepare everything. I will see if I can make it. Also depending on the runways, of course, because if it's like today, then it's just a thing. Ricardo, 32 nautical miles until Amtal. Really? Guys, I don't understand. Oh yeah, 32. Okay. I'm now at Thermo. Just inbound now to Amtal. I just started, so still 141 nautical miles to go. I see land as well, far away. And my ground speed is 381. I have no turbulence or anything. EPMO top of descent is 16 minutes and 119 nautical miles away. Well, it says from me 85 nautical miles away from the airport. I don't need to start my descent. Normally I do that around 90, and so because I cannot descend very quickly with this plane. So I need to do that on time, but 119 is a bit far, at least for this plane. So for the people that like this stream, give it a thumbs up if you like it. If not, then give it a thumbs down. So mostly I like to have 20 likes if you like it, do me a pleasure, and push that thumbs up. And I need 2 more. Ricardo, you are very close to land. Alright. So I am 131 out to the next waypoint. And what is that one? To Umtal. Okay. Magic Booster, yo, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. So this is not the planet stream because my we were flying and my simulator crashed, and it was a 2 hour and 14 minutes stream or flight. So we decided to do another flight, but then just from Italy to Italy, and then do that until we are on land. So the flight that we started today, we will continue next week, or as soon as possible, depending on when I need to deliver the cargo actually. So Magic Booster greets from Spain. Oh, you're in Spain, mate. Nice. Very nice. So Ricardo put the thumb up like at the starting soon image. Oh, okay, nice. But I have 19 now, I see. So 1 more and then it makes my day. Ricardo, and I'm above a land. Okay, that's still far out. Magic Booster, I can't watch the too long because I'm walking in the strip in Spain. Okay, no problem, mate, no problem. But anyway, thanks for stopping by and say hello. That's always nice. Ricardo, 20 likes. Oh, okay, thank you. Nice. Yeah, on my screen it says 19. There's always 1 behind. Maybe that's just because of my like or something. I don't know. I need to test it out. So 116 nautical miles out to Umtal. I see land, but it's still far. So like I said, I try to do tomorrow another live stream from the airport. I'm not sure what I can do. We will see, depending on the time that we are done here and how fast I can set up everything, and also from the runways that are active tomorrow. Ricardo starting initial descent. Alright. We have still a long way to go. So now we are crossing a Magnum Air. We just passed that plane. There it is. There is Magnum Air. That plane there. And which one is that? Let me check. Oh no, that's the Ryanair. Why it says before Magnum Air? It's a Ryanair. Yep. And then there is also one just in front of us. And that's also a Ryanair. Full with Ryanair here. Night night, close to 1 AM here. My boss will send you his regards tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. I'm sorry, mate. Ricardo past Amtal. Okay. We are still far away. 100 nautical miles away from Amtal. Some pretty far away from Ricardo. Ricardo, Italy is full of Ryanair and Wizz Air. Yep. I like to fly with Wizz Air once. I'd never had the chance, or I had the chance but I didn't took it. So I was always flying the same route with Ryanair. That was actually to Budapest. So I flew that route many times. But I had also the option to do that with Wizz Air, but I never did it. I don't remember why it was. It was not all because of the company, but... And then also Brussels Airlines also fly that route. But I never flew with Brussels Airlines, unfortunately. Ricardo, someone passed you with another Ryanair, okay? So today on my live stream we saw also the A330s of Ryanair, not Ryanair, sorry, from Brussels Airlines, I mean. So they have some A330s. It's nice to see them back in the sky. With the COVID, it was they were grounded, all the fleet almost. So it's nice to see that they are flying again. And then we saw today some Dreamliners, 747, 777, 767. That's what we saw today. So 86 nautical miles away from Amtal. So this race I will not win today, because the guys are much faster than me. So El Papino, where are you located? Did you pass Amtal? And I will also see how this plane will behave on a landing, because I'm not sure if I already landed this plane on the stream before or not. Inbound Amtal. Yeah, me too, but I'm 79 nautical miles away from Amtal. 79. I'm close to land now, so I will have some scenery. Pino, you are flying the CRG. Do you like the CRG? Ricardo, turbulence after Amtal. Well, For now I have a smooth flight, I don't have any turbulence. Not anything. I don't know if that is modeled here in that plane because I never had that. Avapino, yes sir. Well, that's nice. I never flew that one. I don't have it, so, but it's nice that you like it. The issue is with the flight plan, it's a manual input. Oh, okay. But actually, the real deal. Yeah. That's, yeah. It's time consuming. I know. Before I was doing, when I was flying the Zibo and stuff, I was do that always manual. But you know, I didn't know how to do it because you can put direct to that, yeah. But I was actually going into the legs page like this, and I put every single waypoint in, every one. Yeah, instead of putting on that other page direct to that, you know. It just in the Alex page I put it every single waypoint in. That was time consuming. At that time I didn't know how to do it correctly. Ricardo, your plane is shaking as hell. Well, that's something that I miss in this plane, I believe, because my plane is not shaking. It just flies smooth. There's no turbulence. There is nothing. As you can see, so 61 nautical miles out of Amtal, so we are just above land now, as you can see. So the plane of Ricardo is shaking as hell. Pino, for example, our last flight, I couldn't enter as ESKT. It said not in database. Oh, that's a bummer. Ricardo at flight level 140, so I choose ISA. Alvapino, you know why that is? Look, the most airports will be in that plane, but not all airports. Our destination airport for the normal flight for today from in Sweden is actually a military airport. It's a military airbase, or it was. So that's why it's not in, I believe. Also, you didn't find any chart of it. Me neither. I have Navigraph. It's not in it. If you look at the airport, I did that today in this afternoon when I came home from the plane spotting. I was checking out the airport. Well, the airport, it says on ONAIR company it has 2 runways. Yeah, one of 2,000 feet, 2,600 feet, and one of 6,000 feet. And you have, yeah, don't know the numbers anymore, but anyway, if you load the airport in your sim, then you will see a runway of a few meters. Very short, but there is another part where you actually, where they don't drive on it or land on it. And there are no buildings. Yeah, there are buildings on the original one, and they are actually very close to the runway, but with the 747 I think you cannot land, especially not on the original one. So I downloaded the freeware one. The buildings are not in the way anymore. There are actually no buildings. There's also no taxiway. There are just at the end of the runway there are some ways to a little parking spot for a jet fighter, something like that. That is the airport where we were flying to in Sweden. But unfortunately I just found it out this afternoon and I could not change anymore because I accepted all the jobs. So we need to fly to there and then we will see. But it is possible if you have the freeware, you can take off with a fully loaded plane. So not a problem. So Ricardo 50 is 6.8 nautical miles until Lommet. Alright. So we have 37 nautical miles to go to Amtal. So there is a plane in front of us and that is fueling. That's an A320 normally. So welcome again in Italy. So for the people that just came in, this is not a planet flight. The planet flight we had a crash to desktop, and because it was a longer flight there's no time anymore to restart everything and do the whole flight this evening, so that flight will be moved to another day, maybe next week, maybe still this week, depending on the orders when they will get expired. I need to check that. And otherwise we need to do it tomorrow or the day after. So today we have to fly then also the 146, but then the 100 instead of the 300. So it's a big difference. It's much smaller, this plane. Well, it's fun to fly. So it's one of my favorite planes. The only thing that I see now is we have no turbulence. We are flying the same route as Ricardo, Volpe and Elba Pino. We don't have any turbulence. So Elba Pino, do you have turbulence, or did you have turbulence in your plane during this route or this flight? Because I don't have any turbulence and Ricardo has some turbulence. I hear a sound and that's not a very convincing, not a good sounding sound. I didn't touch anything and still I have that sound. Oh yeah, Alberpino, yeah, that's correct. Yes, you are using Rex. Okay. Do I need Rex? Do I need that? Because this is boring. You guys have turbulence, I don't have turbulence. Why? I don't like. Well, actually, I wanted to. So Elvapino is saying Rex is very good. I wanted to do a giveaway for Rex, but there was a little issue. So I contacted Rex, the developer of Rex, and I say I want to do a giveaway. But if I buy Rex and wanted to give away it, then it's on my name, so that is not working. So how can I do it the best way? So they said contact the supplier, and they can arrange something. So I did that, and the suppliers, there are two actually, they said you need to contact the developer. So I'm not willing to mail back and forth and you know days in a row. No, I don't want to do that. I'm just asking that once, and they sent me to the the seller actually, and there they sent me back. So I just do that once and then I stop. I don't want to spend any time on that, on mailing back and forth and you know, no. So I did the giveaways just with gift cards from 10, 15 and 25 euro or something. I did that, so you can buy what you want then. But yeah, after I was thinking, yeah, maybe I need Rex, then I was thinking, no, I don't need it. But if I see now everyone has turbulence, I not. If I'm in a real plane, and then I don't need turbulence. But in the sim, we like bad weather, we like turbulence, we like everything. So it's a very realistic Albapino. Okay, thank you very much. Ricardo, 35.7 nautical miles out. Alright. So I'm going to Kyrgyz now, inbound to Kyrgyz, 22 nautical miles. Alright. So we are coming close to, very close to our top of descent. We will check where we need to be. Do we have something? Some information? Do we have? 2,000 feet. Alright. So we will put that on 2,000 feet and then we prepare for our landing or top of descent. Alright. So 15 nautical miles out to Kyrgyz, and from there we go to Lomit. But just after Kyrgyz we need to start our descent. Just need to keep an eye on our speed because we are close to our overspeed. So with, changing the directions a bit. So we have 42 knots crosswind, and we have a ground speed of 390. Ignite night. Oh, I missed your message, mate. Neither night, my clock says 5 minutes to land or until tomorrow. Yes, yes, it's, yeah, in the meantime 4 minutes. So it's almost 12 o'clock here in Europe. So I think neither night is for you almost 1 o'clock. So we will not land in 5 minutes. I think it will take a bit longer, I'd say 30 minutes or so. I'm just past, what did we pass? Wait. Already forgot. Which one is that? So I'm actually inbound to Lomet, 30 nautical miles away from Lomet. So yeah, we will start our descent very quickly. So we go to this page and then we go here. So we go start our descent. We go descent mode. We will reduce throttle. There we go. We set flap 0. Why that thing don't want to do that? Change.
124.925 McNamara 108. Milan Center McNamara 108 flight level 300.
Night, good night all. Wishing you a safe landing. Night. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful night. Sleep well, and hope to see you very soon again. I'm sorry that it takes so long. Yeah, it was a longer flight today, but unfortunately crashed to desktop, and hope it will stay with that one time. Alright, so enjoy tomorrow your day, and hope to see you tomorrow again. Cheers, mate. Sleep well. Night, no problem. Thank you. So we go to our Ricardo, you passed PE 441. Alright. Okay. So top of the sand, in out. Okay. We still need to descend. No? Should we start? Oh, forgot to do that. All right. So we put the autopilot on, and we started our descent. I forgot. Too busy. That's why you have two pilots in the cabin. But if Miss Lazy is sleeping, then yeah, I'm all alone. In the meantime, I'm checking the checklist, so we don't need to do anything at now. Just at the 10,000 feet, landing lights, passenger sign, anti-ice if needed, and then hydraulic AC pumps and PTU. That's at 10,000 feet. So 26,000 feet. And we just also need to keep an eye at our speed as well. We need to set that. So we are descending at 2,100 feet a minute. For Saturday, during the day, I will do not a live stream on the airport where I go. I just will film something, and then if I have the time next week or so, I will make a video of it and then put it online. so you all can see what's going on and this weekend or coming weekend. So, but maybe it will take some time before I get it done, finished everything. So it's time consuming, of course, editing, putting all the pieces on each other, and I'm not a specialist in it. So the standing rate 2100. So Ricardo will land as first, and so he will be at PE473 by now, I believe, or not far anymore, just past PE442. Oh, okay. So then you need to go to LVAP, preparing your approach. Alright, so I'm at 20,000 feet, but I'm thinking I'm actually descending too fast because I'm descent too early. That's my guess. I can be wrong, but let's see. It always can adjust a bit, but I was descending actually too fast, I believe. So 19,000 feet, and I'm coming at PP41. Avapino is approaching. Ricardo approaching to Lippe. All right. So I'm still at 18,600 feet, and I'm descending at 1,000 feet a minute. I'm 5.8 nautical miles out for PE442. 5 miles out. Ricardo flaps 1. $17,000 feet. I need to go faster down now. So Ricardo, let me know when you landed. Also Alba Pino, let me know when you are landed and how your landing was, of course. Ricardo, you have a problem? Oh no. Microsoft Flight Simulator crashed. I'm sorry, and he got also banned by Nightbot. Alright, nice. So the simulator crashed. That's always a bummer. We had that also in our first flight, our planet flight, but so we needed to change because otherwise it will take way too long. 14,000 feet, and then which airport is that where we need to go? Lipe, Borgo, request full stop landing.
Bologna Tower McNamara 108 is 7 miles south, 13,800 feet with whiskey to land.
McNamara 108, Bologna Tower. QNH.
It says runway 12. Oh.
Make left downwind runway 12 McNamara 108.
So it says actually that I need to land at runway 12. So I will cancel the landing intentions and just land at 34. And I need to actually go down faster. No, we'll turn the speed brakes as well.
Request flight following.
McNamara 108, Milan Center. Squawk 0464.
Ricardo, gear down.
Squawk 0464 McNamara 108.
So you guys, you all have permission to land at runway, what is that, 30? Because I didn't get permission for that. I need to land at 12, but I will land at 30 as well. So landing lights on, 10,000 feet.
We'll have a created cabin for landing. Please make sure that your mobile phone and all other electronic devices are set to flight mode. Please turn off your laptop when starting your cabin baggage. Cabin baggage shall be placed on the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartment. Raise your seat back and tables in upright position, and furthermore the window lights must be open.
Ricardo, flaps 3, trim set 5.6 unit. I have permission to land at runway 30. Okay. Flaps 4. So I am at PE 473. And then we will set our flaps 33 for a landing, so we can actually land at less than 120 and not touchdown for Ricardo, 7,000 feet. We will go to here. All right. So we are at a glide slope, speed brakes off, and then we make our last turn. And here is also Alvapino going, so I make the last turn. We are on the glide slope. Speed up, get to flaps 18. and it always overshoot that last turn. Now we have some time to recover from that, I hope. Ricardo, park it at the gate. Alright. So we go to flaps 24. And it seems my plane wants to land next to the runway or just next to the airfield. Something is off here. Oh yeah, I know what. I needed to put that. No. Well, we will see. Landing gear down. And flaps 30. And it's not looking promising. Also, I will turn the replay on. A kind of full pay time for replay. Right. Now we cabin prepare the seats for landing.
2500.
So there we go. It will be okay. It seems it will line up. Ricardo, I did a very smooth landing. I wanted to do this with the 747 or the 787. Oh, okay. Plus full, so flaps 33. Oh, the lights are you in front? Alright. Do we have a visual? Can we zoom in? Oh, there we have Albapino. Okay. There we have Albapino. So, we catch the guys. Speed, more speed, more speed. And then we will see how good we will land here with this amazing plane. No auto throttle, no auto land. In the RG we will have that, but not in this one. So we see Albapino landing. And we will go right behind him. So no auto throttle, I cannot mess with that or mess that up.
Autopilot disconnected.
Autopilot disconnected, so we do everything manual now. And we need to stay aligned up, of course. Stay on the glide slope.
500.
Nose a bit up. So here we go. $50, $40, $30, $20. and then
Weight pressure C.
brakes, and it seems my landing rate thing is not working.
60 knots.
So I don't know what the landing rate was. It was not that bad, it seems. Perfect landing for me. 116. All right. So we will follow. There, I don't know what my landing rate was. Maybe I need to check Volanta, what it says there.
Ladies and gentlemen, for safety reasons, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Keep seat back and table upright. And leave cabin baggage in place until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. We ask you to open overhead compartments carefully to prevent baggage from falling out. We hope you have enjoyed this Cessna Starlines flight. We thank you and hope to see you again soon.
Ricardo, your landing rate was 298. Oh. That's I thought it was smooth. Alright. It felt smooth. So we taxi to the parking. We will follow El Bapino. And then we can retract the flaps as well. Oh no, we still need them for the replay. But I also see that my speed brakes were out. I forgot that. Ricardo, typical Ryanair landing RN 300. Well. But I expected to do a lot better with this plane. Because it's my favorite plane, you know, and this is the smallest one of the three. So it needs to be better. So tomorrow we have also a stream, and then we fly in Australia. With what we fly, I already said it before, but so tomorrow, yeah, with the 737-800 with Rex Airlines, and from Port Lincoln to somewhere else in Australia. And then also Friday we have no, Saturday we have a flight in Angola, and that's with the 737-700. That's what we will fly. So we just follow that plane. I think that's El Bapino in front of us. So we will follow him. If that is him, of course. And where is he going? Where is El Bapino going? So maybe Ricardo, you will use the 777 or the 737 Max, right? So I will just put my plane chat here because there is a salami here. Yes, two salamis. All right, there we go. Parking brake set, and then we can jump out of the plane. There are gates out there, okay, but there was a salami. That salami was waiting for me. So I don't see any gates. or chat things. So this is the airport. This is a standard airport. I was not prepared for this. Abopino, wonderful. And thanks for all tomorrow work. See you. Okay. Abopino, have a wonderful night. Sleep well, and yeah, work good tomorrow. Hope you will not be too tired. And thank you for joining the stream and also the flight, of course. So thank you very much. Ricardo, you don't see the gates because you got standard. Yeah, this is the standard airport that comes with the SIM. I have the deluxe version or something, the highest one, but yeah, this is just a standard airport. Abopino, thanks for that. Nice flight, sir. Thanks, no problem, mate. You are always welcome, you know that. So very nice to have you here also during the flight, and always welcome to fly with me. So this was the airport. We go to the replay. There we go. The just flight. We stop on that one and we do the replay. There we go.
Bologna approach McNamara Whiskey Papa Alpha 003 is type British Aerospace Avroliner 4 miles west of Lima, India, Kilo Oscar.
So this plane actually, from the looks, I just find it a little bit too small, but it flies nice. That's just from the looks, you know. For an airliner jet with 4 engines, is this maybe a little bit too short? So maybe I prefer more the 200. But it flies nice. Ricardo, replay? Yep. Here we go with the replay. Also very nice scenery. I didn't see that when we were flying, but it seems a very nice scenery. Yep. A lot of trees, green, red houses or red roofs. So very nice. And then we have the freeway here with some water on it. So our first touchdown. Ricardo, this is Italy. Welcome to Italy. Yep. And so there we go again, the same mistakes as always. And there we touch down. And it says 87. Alright. It felt like that. So we do it once again. And from the other side. It felt like that. To be honest, when you said 297 or something, I was very surprised because when I landed, it felt much better. But yeah. But anyway, if you see my landing, I was floating again. That nose always goes high up. So. And here I hold it again. Now we are floating, and then we go down. And now it says 65. So we will do it one more time from the inside then. And we have another view somewhere behind, like this. And why my flaps going up? Why my flaps going up? That's not down, 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 down.
Roger, McNamara Whiskey Papa Alpha 003.
I didn't check if the flaps were retracting because I thought the problem was just because of the drone cam with the 737-700. Well, we will check. So the flaps are set. We will check again our landing. Yeah, the flaps were going again. You see? My flaps are down, going down again. As you can see, my flaps were going down again. What's going on? Now I'll check also this. You see, my flaps are off. I will do that once again. No, that's not what I wanted to do. And why my stick shaker is going? So yeah, it seems my flaps were retracting again. And the yoke is carried, yes. So, I have an issue. Yesterday we didn't have that, I believe. Today we have that again. This is another profile that I used. And so we are actually landing without flaps. All right.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Now it says 183. So yes, we had an issue again. So yeah, I need to find out what that is. The flaps are retracting. I didn't see. I will check the stream again. Ricardo, a great flare, to be honest. Okay, thank you. But I will see the end or the landing again on the stream. Then we can tell for sure if my flaps were retracting. Now this is just a reset of the plane, and it followed the instructions that I give. Even if I now manipulate things, it will happen. So it's not a real replay. Or to be sure, I need to check the stream, the landing on the stream itself, and then I can see if the flaps were retracted or not. So it happened with the 737-700 with Airbus and not. But in this one, it happened again, it seems. So with I will tell you tomorrow. So for now, this was our flight. I want to thank you, Ricardo, to fly with me. It's always a pleasure. And yeah, tomorrow we have another flight. Ricardo, I checked the stream. Actually, it's a bug of the replay because you had the flaps full when landing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because otherwise at flaps 0 land this thing with flaps 0 will be in the 737. I felt it because I was falling down, and this one I didn't feel anything, and I was even floating. So why I would float if the flaps are retracted? So yeah, Ricardo, it's a pleasure to fly with a real pilot. Well, you are the real pilot and not me. So anyway, everyone, thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time, and try to catch some sleep, and but I still need to prepare everything for tomorrow morning. So yeah, until then, have a wonderful night, and enjoy the day tomorrow. Oh, it's a pleasure to fly with a real pilot. Of course, is to fly. If you can fly with a real pilot, it's nice. But also with non-real pilots, it's always nice to fly with some nice people. You know, I enjoy it, and I hope everyone enjoy it. So that's the thing. That's why we do it. Ricardo will be, yes, as always. So thank you for watching, everyone, and have a wonderful sleep and enjoy your day tomorrow. You are really good in landings. Nah, I suck in landings. So yeah, that's the thing. Alright, I'm off, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Thank you. There are people that do 5, 5, 6 landings. I think my record was 7,000 or something. But that was just because of a thing in the simulator that happened. So yeah. Ricardo, good night. Bye bye. Good night, mate.